Now then, my friends, hello. Today is going to be a big day. It's probably going to be a long day actually, because I'm in the city of London, as you can probably see, the capital of England, and I'm going to take my Porsche Taycan all-electric car, otherwise affectionately known as a milk float, all the way up to Edinburgh, the capital of Scotland. Now I'm going to tell you exactly how many miles that is. On Waze it's 410 miles, and it's going to take 7 hours and 14 minutes via the A1, which is the old Roman road. Maybe I should call this video Chariots of Fire, or with it being an electric car, maybe Chariots on Fire. Anyway, you see, because they're always on fire. Anyway, we'll move on from that. Join me on the journey. For those that do like food and drink as well, which is on my channel, we're going to have some food along the way, probably lots of coffees while the car's charging, etc. I'm going to let you know basically what time I set off, and we're going to find out how long it adds on to the journey having an electric car, because we all know, if you've got any common sense, that electric cars, well, they're rubbish, aren't they? Anyway, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, click that little bell for notifications of when I upload new videos. Now without further ado, my friends, let's go. Right, so what a beautiful city this is, and I'm sure Edinburgh is even just as pretty as this. I can't wait for the journey, looking forward to it. I'm a bit apprehensive about how long it's actually going to add on to the journey with it being an electric car and charging it up, etc. I'm going to guesstimate it's going to add on about 2 to 3 hours, but we're going to work that out and you're going to help me with the figures, etc. Before we go any further, I'm not sponsored by the way, but I have got some headphones here, which are the Apple AirPod Pro 2nd generation, which I used to edit all my videos with, and I'm always dropping them, always breaking them. And Kelly from Caudabe, because I use all my phone cases are all from Caudabe, there we go, and she sent me this little case, which is a new case which protects it. Look, there you go, so sorted. If you want one of those, I'll pop it in the description down below. As I say, not sponsored, she just sent it to me because I said, oh, I'm always dropping them, can you send me a case? So I kind of held my hands out with a bagging bowl. Anyway, enough of that. We're going to head over to the car. I'll join you guys in the car, and I'll see you in the car, and I'll update you on what charge I've got, what time it is, etc., and we'll work it all out from there with the figures. So come on, onwards my friends. Right, here we are then. There's the car, the Porsche Taycan, all electric car. Let's get to Edinburgh. Come on, onwards my friends. Right my friends, so okay, I need to get out of London, so you're going to see some sights along the way. We're going to have a little bit of food as well, a little bit of drink, a little bit of chat. I've got 78% of battery, 182 miles of range. We've actually got now 409 miles to Edinburgh, 7 hours and 17 minutes. It says 6:30 arrival. Don't forget, we've got to charge up the car as well, because 409 miles and I've only got 182 miles of range. Once it's charged up, we should get around about 220 miles of total range. So fingers crossed, let me get in the right lane here, we'll be all right. Onwards. Whoa, I tell you what, it's a relief to get out of central London, I've got to tell you. bike cameras, speed lane cameras, ULEZ cameras, congestion charge cameras, cameras in case you go in the bike lane, cameras in case you go in the bus lane, cameras in case you go in the don't stop in this box lane, stop in this box, which I've been done for before, and I've gone forward and the car in front stops, you can't go any further, whoops, I'm in the box, there's your ticket. It's literally facial recognition cameras, everything. It's like being in the Big Brother household, isn't it? What do you think to all these cameras everywhere? And this is like going to happen to every city. It's absolutely crazy. We're being watched everywhere. It's unbelievable. Anyway, we're out of London, or out of central London, and we've got now 403 miles to go. So just under 7 hours, 6 hours 59, and I'm at 75%. I could do with a coffee, but I'm not having one until, let me move over here, until I charge up. So anyway, come on, onwards my friends. Right, the open road now, 58 miles to the A1. Now if I turn this air conditioning off, because at the moment I've got 163 miles of range, and I normally turn this off when I'm talking to you so it doesn't, so you can't hear the blower. Now I've turned the air conditioning off totally, I've now got 177 miles of range. So to stay comfortable, that's cost me you know, a few miles really, hasn't it? You do the maths. I'm busy concentrating on the roads. But anyway, we're going to sit back. I'm going to put it on cruise control as well. I don't think that should take any. No, that doesn't take any extra battery, so we're all right. By the way, I think my next car, I think I'll just have a white van, because I figured it out. With a white van, the rules don't apply to you. You can go whatever speed you want, drive in any lane you want, throw rubbish out the window, use your middle finger on people, and I mean, that's it basically. So I think I'll have a white van. Anyway, come on, onwards. Oh, traffic jam. Now then, it's almost 12:15. We have been driving now for about an hour. I've got 63% of battery, 155 miles of range, 371 miles to Edinburgh, 6 hours and 25 minutes left of the drive. Obviously we know that isn't, because I've got a charge, so you've got to add time onto that. But it's got me thinking, by the way, while I've been driving. You remember the adverts that you used to have? Were you missold a diesel between the years of 1991 and 1998? Well, we can get you your money back and compensation. Well, in a few years' time, I think it's going to be the same thing for electric vehicles. It's going to be, were you missold an EV between the years of 2020 and 2028? Were you told that it was the future, only to find out that it was yet another total and utter lie? Well, don't worry, we can get you compensation. We can't get you your life back from the hours that you've wasted charging your car, but we can get you some money. Call EV Lawyers for you now, and then you'll get a free pen with it or whatever. And it's always normally Michael Parkinson, isn't it, or somebody, or Judith Chalmers or somebody like that. So anyway, there we go. Just you mark my words, we will get vehicle stock, we will get those adverts on TV in years to come, when we find out that electric vehicles was just a complete and utter scam. Right, well, I've pulled in at the Cambridge services to use the Ionity chargers, but they are all in use, every one of them. Yeah, no, they're all, every one of them's in use. Right, okie doke. In fact, there's people waiting as well. They're waiting. I'm going to pull in a minute because I need to use the little boys' room, but they're all basically in use, so I can't charge up there because there's a queue. So, God blimey, it's busy. Obviously, it's because it's let me reverse back. Right, this is not ideal. All right, I'll see you in a minute. Right, I've managed to park up, but it's absolutely insane here because we've just gone past Easter and the kids are off school, so I'm guessing everybody's on holiday. Probably the wrong time or the right time to do this journey, because it shows you that when it is busy, you're not going to get a charger. Now, luckily, I've got about 100 odd miles. What are we on now? Let's give you a bit of an update. So it's 12:46. I'm at 54% of charge and 136 miles of range. I've got 344 miles left to go and 5 hours and 55 minutes. But I'm gonna have to find somewhere else to charge because these Ionity chargers are packed and there's loads of cars waiting. So I'm gonna nip into the little boys' room and get a coffee or something. So come on, onwards. Right, so as you see, Ionity charging points right behind me there. Complete madness. There's a waiting point over there, but there's cars waiting here to charge as well. Over there, and they're all taken up. Now, this is what I mean. The infrastructure is nowhere near ready, and it never ever will be, because you're always going to have, these cars are going to be on here 40 minutes each. So double that up with other cars that are waiting, and this is the waiting time that you've got. Busy times like this where you've got the school holidays, it's going to be complete madness. Yeah, it doesn't take a genius to work out, and you're going to get the evangelists saying, well, you should have planned your journey. How can you plan that they will be all taken up? Well, they'll probably say, well, you shouldn't travel on the Easter holidays. They've always got an answer, but this is complete madness. Anyway, go into the little boys' room, grab a coffee, and then I'm just going to have to get back on the road and try and find a less busy charger, if that's possible. Right, well, it's madness in there, so I didn't even get a coffee because it's obviously, like I say, Easter holidays and half term. There's still a waiting line there for the Ionity chargers. A guy's just, I've gone over and asked the guy actually, and he says, oh, well, I'm on next. So it's probably going to be about another 50 minutes to an hour wait for them to charge. The only issue I've got then is, it's like you've got a 2-hour limit here, so if you go over your 2 hours, then you're going to get fined for staying too long in the parking, in the car park. So it's just crazy, isn't it? So I'm going to get back on the road and see whether we can find a less busy place. Come on, onwards, my friends. This is the future, not. Right, come on. Let's just get on with this journey. I'm not sure this was the best idea that I've had now. So I'll just wait for my phone to come back on. Interestingly enough, there was a guy over there who was charging his car, his BMW, his electric BMW, and he said, oh, happy snapper. I said, pardon? He said, happy snapper. I said, what, your camera? I went, oh, yeah. And he went, what are you doing? I said, oh, I'm filming a video about electric cars. And he went, well, I hope you're promoting good things about it. Like, literally like that, jumped down my throat. I thought, evangelist. I said, what good things is there to promote about it? He said, well, it's the future and it's cheaper. And, you know, and I said, well, it's not really the future, is it? Because people are queuing. He says, well, you ain't got to wait long. He says, you know, I've been waiting an hour, had a coffee. I'm like, but then you've I mean, it's just crackers. They've got an answer for everything. I said, well, I'm filming it, and he actually said, I kid you not, right? I kid you not. He said, well, why are you doing it now though? Because it's a busy time. I'm thinking, well, this is the time to do it, isn't it? It's a busy, well, no, I should do it in a non-busy time and make it look easier. It's cracking. These are the times when we need to travel and move around, is when with our families and stuff. It's just crackers. Anyway, come on, onwards. Right, so I'm still at 53% battery, 134 miles of range. It's now 1:24 p.m. We've got 343 miles to go, 6 hours and 23 minutes. So I'm just getting frustrated with it and anxious with it already. I mean, that's absolute madness. How many of those chargers would you need? Work this out for how long each car charges and how many cars are on the road. How many of those chargers would you actually need for a time like this, when it's Easter holidays and families are traveling around? It's complete and utter lunacy. And you've got people like that evangelist there who's calling me a happy snapper, saying I hope I'm promoting good things about it. What is the good to promote about electric cars? Absolute lunacy, madness. I mean, literally there was a bit of a kerfuffle in there, so, because somebody went, oh, I was before you, and there was like, no, I was just going off on one. I thought, crikey. And then you've got everybody pulling in and out the service station, happily filling up with fuel, with petrol or diesel, and on their way. Crackers. Come on, onwards. Right, so I'm gonna pull in at Peterborough services and see whether that's any better, because I'm at 43% now on 111 miles, but I've switched my aircon off, so it'll be down to about hang on, where am I going, 98 miles or something like that, and I've got 318 miles to go. Hang on, are these the services, or yeah, here we go, services, Peterborough services. So I'm going to try and charge up here. Hopefully it won't be as busy as the last place, and then we can get on our way and get up there before it gets dark, hopefully. Anyway, let's pull in the services and see what this one's like. Here we go. Fingers crossed for me, fingers crossed. Right, well, it's complete mayhem again, and loads of queues here. I mean, this is just absolute madness. This is nuts. There's a queue round the block. This is crazy. I mean, what are you going to do? I've got a headache. I should be sponsored by Anadin. This trip should be sponsored by Anadin. It's nuts. It's crazy. Right. I don't know. I'm literally going to have to wait around, because there's not a lot I can do now. Right, well, I've given up, because there's a queue right back to the Ionity chargers, and it's just it's basically making a bottleneck of the whole car park for people waiting to charge up. I've got, like I say, when I switched the air conditioning on, I've got 103 miles left, but I don't know what I'm going to do, because everywhere is going to be pretty much the same. I would have thought it's going to be the same as this. I'm going to have to nip in and get something to eat because I am famished, and I'm shaking a bit. I've got a headache with the whole stress of it already, and I'm even, it's absolute madness. This is just absolute, it's crazy, it's chaos. I'll show you in a minute. I'm going to get out of the car and show you on foot what complete craziness this is for the charging. Let me pull in here. Here we go. Let's pull in. But this is just, this is nuts. This is, I mean, what further proof do you need that this is not the future of motoring? It's giving me a headache. Right, let me turn, how do I turn this off? That's it, turn the milk float off. Let's get out of here. Right, let's go and have a look at the Ionity chargers, shall we? Here we go. All of them taken up, all 4 of them, look. And a complete queue. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, but all of them taken up, look. And it's now causing a bottleneck right up here, look. Look at this, madness. This is the future. Right, well, I'm going to grab a coffee, bite to eat, and then see where we stand then. But I mean, I've got to fill up, I've got to charge up sooner or later, so I don't know what I'm going to do. Anyway, come on, onwards. Right, £7 odd for a Cornish pasty and a bottle of water. What is this world coming to? Absolute madness. Right, I'm going to eat this and then get back on the road. I think what I'm going to have to do is probably get a little bit off the beaten track and go out of my way and find somewhere that's not as busy, because it seems that everybody, it's a Friday when I'm filming this, and obviously everybody's either, I think they're coming back from the Easter holidays or whatever, but it's absolute madness. It's crazy. I just want to charge my car and get up to Edinburgh. I wanted to try and make it look easier this time, but this is it. This is the reality. Anyway, I'll see you in a minute. See you back in the car. Right, let's get back on the road. So, 318 miles to go, 43% of battery. I say 110 miles left. However, when I switch the air conditioning back on again, it'll go to around about 98, 99. So we're going to set on the way. I'm going to have to find a charger somewhere that's not busy like this. It's absolute madness. Anyway, come on, onwards, my friends. Right, so it's tipping it down now. Crikey, I'll tell you what, I have got a banging headache with all this, and I've just thought to myself, it's just madness, because if I was in my girlfriend's car, which is a VW Golf diesel, which we went down to Torquay in on holiday last week, I could have just got up to Edinburgh pretty much, well, I could have got up there in one go without stopping, and then filled it when I got there and come back. But this is just complete lunacy. It's madness. It's now 2:47. It's saying I'm going to get to Edinburgh. Bearing in mind, this is thinking I'm not stopping to charge up a silly car at 8:30. So you can add a couple of hours onto that, because I've got 99 miles of range, and heaven knows where I'm going to find a charger. It means that basically I'm probably going to have to stop over somewhere overnight and continue the journey tomorrow, because I'll never make it. I'll get there at 10:30, and then I'll need to find somewhere anyway. It's crazy, absolute madness, honestly. Anyway, you've got to laugh about it. You've got to laugh, because in the comment section down below you will have all the evangelists saying you should have travelled on a different day, you did it on that day on purpose. Well, what do you expect? Why don't you travel later at night? You should have planned your journey. You can plan it all you like, but if there's cars charging up and queuing to use the charger, then you're stuffed, aren't you? And you're going to say, well, plan a different day, you shouldn't have done it on that day. What if you're a family? What if you're a family? I'm doing this just as an experiment, but what if you're a family doing this? What would this be like now, with 2 kids screaming in the back and your girlfriend or your wife in the seat next to you going, what are we going to do? We just want to get home. It's crackers, absolute nuts. Come on. And by the way, Tesla owners, the Tesla charge points are just as busy and just as backlogged up, so it's crazy. Actually, I better not use my wipers too much, had I? Might take more battery. This is where range anxiety kicks in now, because I'm at 33%, 84 miles of range left, and makes me think these evangelists who actually stand by the fact that electric cars are the future, it makes me think that they must be one strawberry short of a punnet or something, you know, because I mean, I look back at my childhood and I remember bunking off school once because my mate told me to. He says, oh, you know, just don't bother going in. So I didn't, and I got into trouble. And my dad said to me, why did you bunk off school? It's not like you. And I said, well, my mate told me to. He went, if he told you to jump off a cliff, would you? And I went, no. But then it makes me think now, maybe these people who buy electric cars and stand by the fact that they're the future, they're the kind of people that would. They would do it, jump off that cliff. Okay, why have you done that? Why have they done that? They were told to do it. Crackers. Absolute, it's mental. This is it's mental, it's madness. You've got to laugh when you actually can see it for yourself and see what's happening. Right, well, I just pulled in at a Starbucks on the A1, just on the off chance that there might be some charge points here, because it would be an ideal place to have some. But alas, no, there aren't any. So we're gonna have to hit the road again. Instavolt, if you're watching this, put some charge points here. You'd make a mint. Anyway, come on, onwards. Right, well, I'm hoping that there is a charge point at this services here. Where are we? Here we go. So is that services? No. This is Greg's, Burger King. Got to be one here somewhere. Thank you. Right, I need a charge point, so there's got to be a charge point here. Come on, I need a charge point. Where are we? Here we go. Travel Lodge, Greg's, Burger King, car park. keep your fingers crossed for me, because I've got 78 miles of range left, and I just want to get on the road. I've still got 294 miles to go to get to Edinburgh. Come on, there's got to be some charges here, aren't there? Good grief. Look at this, is the right palaver. Here we are. Come on, charge points. No, I'm not seeing any charge points anywhere. No, nothing. Right, I'm gonna have to pull in and have a look on Zap Map, which is where all the evangelists tell me to go to. You should have used Zap Map, so I'm gonna do that. So I'll see you in a minute. Right, well, it says on Zap Map that there are some charges at McDonald's, which I can see there, but I don't know whether that's on the right side of the carriageway or not. I can see McDonald's and it says there's Instavolt there. Let's have a look and see whether we can do this. I can see a filling station where you can just go in and fill up. Come on, please. Please. Right, okay, so there we go. Pull up a little bit closer. I don't want to take the front spoiler off. Okay, so we've got a charger. It's available now. The only thing is it actually going to work or not? So we've got to keep our fingers crossed, and your stomach kind of turns a bit, because it's now 3:15. I've got 31% of charge, 77 miles of range left, I'm shattered. How many more miles have we got left to go to Edinburgh? It's spinning around now. Here we go. We've got 294 miles left to go and 5.5 hours. So I'm gonna put some charge in anyway. Enough talking. Let's turn this milk float off. Come on. Right, well, I'm gonna need my coat because there's no balcony or whatever over the charge points, so you get absolutely wet through. No canopies. Good grief. So there we go. Let's go and try and see whether this works. Right, it's just authorising £30 on my card. So we'll take this now. Oh, pricing. Let's have a look at the pricing. That's it. Let's plug it in. Hang on, it won't show me the price. I just want to get it charged. Hang on. Connection. I plugged it in. It's plugged in. It's saying plug it in. Insert plug into your vehicle. I have done. Right, hang on. Climb over the wire. Here we go. Oh, okay. Please disconnect and plug from the vehicle and place it back in the holder. Failed to start. Hang on. Clean the lens. Failed to start. Hang on. This is not going to authorise 2 lots now, is it? Unit price. What's going on here? It says thanks for your custom. I just want to, I'm going to have to authorise another, £30. There we go, come on, I'm getting wet through here. Come on, authorise the card. Oh, there's another charger that's free over there. Sorry about this, hang on. Do you wish to continue? Yeah, bear with me. Right, come on. This is this is crazy. Okay, so what do I do now? Stop. Follow the instructions. Okay, I want that. Okay, plug in. Press on the button below to select the plug you want to use. That one. Plug into the vehicle. Let's try again. I've plugged it in the vehicle. It says please insert your plug into the vehicle. Look, if you don't believe me. This is madness. Right, it looks like we're getting a charge now. Is it charging? Yes. Right, it's 25 past 3. So, good grief, remember that. What are we at? 30% charge, 25 past 3. I'm going to go into McDonald's for a bit, so I'll see you in a minute. Right, it's now 4:30 in the afternoon, still raining, tipping it down. It's about 98% charged, so I'm going to take it off charge and get back on the road again and see how much that cost me. Hopefully it'll tell me on the screen. So here goes. £45.52. 75p a kilowatt. 75p a kilowatt. That's mental. Daylight robbery. Right, I'm stopping this. That's nuts. It's cheaper to fill up with diesel. Right, I have to tap my card again to stop it charging. Here we go, come on. Yes, stop the session. Okay, there it goes. What's that cost me in total? Does it tell me? Yeah, £45.63, 225 miles added. I doubt it. And we've got started at 3:24, finished at 4:30, so just over an hour, and we're 97% charged. Let's get it unplugged and get back on the road. Right, I'm absolutely wet through. I'm going to have to put the heated seat on to dry my jeans out and turn the heating up a bit. So it's 294 miles to Edinburgh now, 5 hours and 25 minutes. It says I'm going to get there at 10, but I've only got 248 miles of range, so I'm going to have to charge up again on the way up. That was extortionate, by the way. I'm at 97% charge now. Now, I will say there's a guy, by the way, on the internet, on YouTube, called the EV Man, original name. And you'd have been better off calling yourself the Evangelist or something if you're watching. Who picked apart one of my videos and says I'm doing this all for clicks and for views and I'm just making it up. None of this is made up. This is reality. Be interesting to see what he actually makes of this and what excuses that he comes up with for this video, because obviously he's going to say that this is all made up just for views. This is not made up just for views. I mean, I hope it gets a lot of views, but it's not made up just for views. You could not write the script on this one. It's absolute it's just ridiculous. So I don't know where on earth that, you know, this EV man thinks that this is the future. I mean, I know he's from up north, but the air must be a bit thin up there if you think that this is the future. Anyway, come on, onwards. Right, so the wipers are on, the heated seats on, the air conditioning's on because it's going to steam up otherwise. I've literally got my lights on because it's dark out because it's raining. I'm now down to 212 miles of range already, and it's only what are we on now? 4:20, 20 past 4. I'm down to 94% battery. It's really bad driving conditions. This is absolutely crazy. It's nuts, and it's taken the range down a lot because obviously everything's hammering the battery now. So there we go. Anyway, I'm gonna have to concentrate on driving, so come on, onwards, stay with me and keep me company. Oh dear. Right, well, there's a massive traffic jam. It's now 6:15 in the evening. I've got 70% of battery, 172 miles of range, although if I switch my air conditioning back on again, that will go to 161 miles of range. But I'll switch that off again so you can hear the blower if I leave it on. And I've got another 227 miles to go, and the traffic's absolutely terrible. It's a Friday night when I'm filming this. I think we'll go for a little bit longer, but the traffic's so bad. I'm thinking that we just find somewhere for the evening, park up, hopefully somewhere that's near a charger, and then we continue tomorrow. But we'll grab a bite to eat first. I'll take you with me, don't worry. And for the foodies out there. But this is crazy, absolute madness. I mean, that took me over an hour. I would have been another hour, you know, up the road, and I may have even missed this traffic because this is now rush hour. So it's madness. I'm getting tired. I'm losing my voice, and I'm losing the will, really, to be honest. Electric cars. Oh dear. Somebody must have invented these. I'll tell you who invented them. Somebody on a night out on Friday in the pub, off their head, and they've drawn them up on the back of a fag packet, cigarette packet if you're in America, right? And drawn it out on the back, gone, there you go, look at that. Used to have them on the Jetsons. What about that electric car? Yeah, great idea. Adult store on the A1. There's loads of adult stores where they've changed little chefs. I've said it before, but there's stacks of them. I've been driving up the A1 now, and I must have passed about 5 or 6 different adult stores. Why do they put them on the A1? I mean, there's nothing for miles but an adult store. Crikey. I mean, they ought to have, in fact, they should have charging points for your car at the adult stores. That'd be good. Pull in there, charge up your car, and, you know, go and have a peruse around or something. For something else with batteries, I guess, in it. Anyway, enough said about that, the better. Come on, onwards. Little message to the council, Pontefract, or just below Pontefract where these roadworks are on the A1. You've blocked all this lane off, causing mayhem, absolute mayhem, and there's nobody working on the road. How about putting them to work, getting out and getting it done and shifting these roadworks, because there's nobody here. There's nobody working on these roads. Get your backsides in gear, get on the road and get them done. And then move on, and then we can all keep moving. Crackers. What are you doing? Putting in a bike lane or a bus lane? Actually, I'm laughing at that. It's probably the truth. Right, so it's 33 miles to Scotch Corner now. And I think I'm going to charge up there because I believe there's some charge points there. I've got 53% of battery left, 127 miles of range. It's now 1 minute past 7 in the evening. It's another 194 miles to Edinburgh, which is 3 hours 25 minutes. Says I'll get there at 25 past 10. I'm still going to need to do another charge, so I'm not going to make it tonight. However, what we'll have to do is stop the clock. Or do we stop the clock? Do we carry on with the clock while I'm staying over on the evening? Because I wouldn't have had to stay over on an evening if I'd have got a diesel, would I? So anyway, we're going to stop at Scotch Corner and take it from there. I'm going to see how far I can get before I have to throw the towel in for tonight, because I don't want to be driving tired. So 33 miles, about 32 miles now, or 31 miles to Scotch Corner. Hopefully it stops raining, otherwise I'm going to get wet through again, because as I say, there's no canopies over the charging points. It's crazy, isn't it? It's like they're not even bothered. Come on, onwards. I would swear, but it's a family channel. I have missed the turning for Scotch Corner because it didn't seem to be very well signposted. Urgh. Now I've got 36% of battery left, 74 miles of range, so crikey. And it is now 7:30 at night and I am getting tired, so I don't know, this is just ridiculous. So I need to find the next place to stop, to charge, and just get a coffee or something and just figure out what I'm going to do, try and find a hotel somewhere and rest up. Can't believe I missed that turning. Oh, blooming heck. I can see another charger on the road up here, so on my map on the dashboard, so I'll try and get that one. This is ridiculous. Right, I'm not even going to say onwards because I didn't want to go onwards. Right, so I've just pulled in here to McDonald's again, don't know where I am. Where am I? I'll tell you in a minute. Newton Park Services, above Darlington. So I'm going to pull in here, and apparently, God blimey, that's tight. Don't want to catch my wheels on there. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hopefully there's a charge point available as well, and then I can see if I can find somewhere to actually stay for the night. Here we go. And it's Instavolt again. It's going to cost me some more money. Way. Crikey. Right. Come on. There we go. Get a bit closer. Oh, there we go. Okay. Right. Let's go and do this. Right. Okay. Come on. Oh, I don't think this one. Oh, it's not working. Doesn't look like the card terminal's working. Right. That one's not working. So I'm going to have to try and reverse out of here and go into the next one, and it's a bit tight because you've got curbs behind and everything. So let's go into this one around here. Here we go. Yeah, the card terminal on that one wasn't working. Hang on, come on. See, the way that they do these are just that they angle them. Come on, a bit closer. The spoiler's that low at the front, you see, and they put little barriers and bollards at the front. There we go, that'll do. Right, let's try again. Right, let's try again. Come on, authorising. What have we got here? Come on, please wait. Authorisation. Initial authorisation, £30. Do you wish to continue? Yes. Right, come on, card authorisation. Come on, I'm getting wet through again. Okay, so we want that one. To start a charge, press that. Well, come on then. Press the plug type. Right, insert it into the vehicle. Try again. Oh, my feet are getting wet through. Look at all the water there. Blooming heck. My feet, my socks are wet through now. Right, that's in. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Says please insert plug into vehicle. I have done. I've done it. Is it doing anything? Connection timeout in 130 seconds. Step over this water. It's not doing anything yet. Oh, here we go. Charging in progress. Let's jump over that there. Right, so it is now 7:53 in the evening. It's 32% charged and it's 75p a kilowatt. How much? Absolutely crazy. So anyway, I'm going to grab a coffee or something to eat, I don't know, and see if I can find somewhere to stay. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Remember, 7:54, right? 32%, and keep a note and a track of how much all this is costing me as well. I'll see you in a minute. Stop right there because we've got Zane here, who's a viewer of the channel. A viewer of the channel. You've just been to McDonald's, haven't you?
I have.
Tell them to subscribe.
Subscribe!
There you go. And electric cars are rubbish, by the way. Anyway, I'll see you guys. Aren't they rubbish? Electric cars are rubbish. There you go. See you in a minute. Now that's worrying. There's actually smoke coming from under my wheel, which is, that's slightly worrying. Right, I don't know whether you can see me. The smoke seems to have stopped, thank goodness. View progress, I think we're at 99% now. I'm not going to get a chance to show you any food tonight. I've just had something to eat in McDonald's because I was worried about the car. It's all gone totally wrong today, hasn't it? It's gone Pete Tong. It's 99%. What's it cost so far? £47 and 3 pence. Unbelievable. 232 miles added approximately. There you go. Here we go, look. So I'm going to end this now. I've actually booked a Holiday Inn which is over the road there, and I'm going to have breakfast with that in the morning as well. I'm going to put that on another vlog, so I'm going to do a separate vlog with that, a Holiday Inn breakfast review. So if you do like food reviews, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the morning when I'm 99% charged, and then we can get on our way up to Edinburgh and hopefully make it. But so do we stop the clock here now, or do we carry on in the morning? Stop the clock and then carry on. But anyway, work out what it's actually cost me so far. £47 and 12 pence. Then the last time I charged up as well, and keep a note of all this. Right, I'm going to unplug this. That's it. And I'll see you guys in the morning. So don't go anywhere, because it won't be overnight for you. It'll be like in about 2 seconds. See you in the morning. Right, good morning my friends. So it is 20 to 12. It's the next day, and it's seems to be okay. It's not caught on flames or anything after last night's traumatic experience that we had. I have to say, joking aside, I was a little worried because with the smoke coming out the front of it, I'm going to have Porsche do a diagnostics check on it when I get back. And also when I got in the car, there was a really bad vibration noise, and then a vibration and a noise coming, like a like that. It was weird. It was like a whining, really loud noise, and I have to say it was a little bit terrifying. I got out of it, and as I said on a video that I did about it, I ran out and ran over towards McDonald's because I thought the thing was going to explode. It was a little bit scary. Hopefully this morning, I've not started it yet, so I've not switched it on. So pop in the car with me, and we'll try it out. Pop in the car with me. Virtually, you can pop in the car with me. I'm the one that's actually got it, get into it and turn it on. Anyway, we're going to head off up to Edinburgh and finish this journey. And as you can see, they're not fit for purpose really, are they? But you know, I did try. But anyway, we'll see what we see along the way. Probably have to stop again to charge, but we'll update you in the car. So come on. Right, okay, wish me luck. If I go up in smoke, then this will probably be the last video I do, but if not, then we can carry on. Right, the car's on, it's switched itself on. So far so good, don't smell anything in here. It's 98%, well, apart from fish and chips, I can smell them. 98% of charge, 221 miles of range. It's now 11:43. Let's pop in here going to Edinburgh, so we'll plan the journey to go to Edinburgh there. Got my bottles of water there as well. We've got 152 miles to Edinburgh, so we should make it. But saying that, because it's gone down to 209, it's gone down to 219 miles while I'm talking. We may need to just top it up a little bit before we get there. But anyway, let's hit the road. It's saying we're going to take 2 hours and 56 minutes. So let's hit the road. Come on. Onwards, my friends. Well, it's working. It's driving so far. Here we go. And seems okay. Touch wood. We should be okay. Right, here we go. Let's get out of here. Oh, why is everything so tight? There we go. Okay, come on. Oh, that's hit the bottom of it. I need to lift this up because it's hit the bottom of it, which hopefully hasn't damaged my batteries. There we go. Right, come on. Oh, onwards. Oh dear, right, roadworks for a change. I'm going to leave the air conditioning on, so if you can hear any, if you get entering average speed check zone, yep, more cameras. I'm going to leave the air conditioning on, because then I can give a proper reading of what mileage I've got left. I've got 196 miles of range left, 88% of battery. We've got 128 miles to go, and 2 hours and 29 minutes, which is probably going to take a little bit longer because we've got roadworks like this, where they're improving our journey. The A1, there we go, complete in spring 2025. Wow, blimey. Less cups of tea and you'd get this done quicker. Anyway, what I was going to say is, electric cars and batteries, where we think electric cars are the future, and batteries, etc. Batteries have always been terrible, haven't they? They've always been rubbish. Do you remember when Samsung had to recall all of their phones because their phones were setting on fire and you couldn't take them on planes and you had to switch them off, and it was a right palaver that they went through. And really, it's the same with cars. And I've said before, James May off of Top Gear, when he used to be on Top Gear, said that anything with batteries in have been rubbish, haven't they? You get your remote control for the TV and half the time it doesn't work, and you have to keep banging the remote control to get it to come back again. It's crackers. And then we think that they're going to work in cars. Anyway, there we go. Oh, not long to go, really, is there? Come on, onwards. Probably, do you know what? Probably be easier going from London to Edinburgh on a plane. Would be a lot quicker, a lot easier, a lot cheaper, and I mean, that's not going to be good for the environment though, is it? Because we've not got electric aeroplanes yet, have we? Electric jet engines, it's never going to happen, is it? But the fuel that they use for planes is okay, because nobody's worried about that, just the cars. The planes are fine. Why don't we just use the plane fuel? I should have a Palmo while I was up here, shouldn't I? One of those Palmos. I would have done. I'll have to come back for a Palmo. There you go. If you saw that, if you didn't see that, then go back a little bit. You'll have seen on the right hand side there, the Angel of the North. There we go. I was going to pull in and go and have a closer look at it, but I don't know whether it's free or not, and I'm running short of time. Is it free? Can you go up? Do you have to pay? Normally with everything these days, you've got to pay to see something. Do you have to pay to park or pay to see it? Or, you know, I mean, Land's End, you had to pay to have your picture took with a sign, so I'm guessing you got to pay to see the end. Mind you, it's the north though, it might not charge. Pop it in the comment section down below. Bus there going to London. I bet that's not electric, otherwise they'd never get there. There's a caravan in front of me. Interesting thought, actually. I've thought this before and not many people have actually given me an answer on this one, but caravans, for instance, that one's being pulled by a Volkswagen van basically, and I'm guessing it's going to be diesel. Are there any cars out there or anybody out there that pulls a caravan with an electric car or an electric van? How does it work? And if it does, surely it hammers the range. Because I mean, if I was to pull I don't even know whether I can pull a caravan with this, but if I could pull one with it, surely it would hammer the range. It must half the range of it, because the batteries are having to give more power and strength to it to pull the caravan. Would that work? Maybe when electric cars do come into force and we all have to have one, that will be the end of caravans. Who knows? 59 miles to go, 63% of battery left and 143 miles of range. Funnily enough, 2 motorbikes gone by there, well 4 actually, whizzing by me. And what's your thoughts on electric motorbikes? I mean, I watched a thing with Ewan McGregor where it was something up north or whatever. It was a program that was on Apple TV where they took Harley Davidson, an electric Harley Davidson, and they had to have charging points put along the way and also a diesel generator follow them just in case that they ran out of charge. But the range on an electric motorbike is way less than a car, so where is that going to work? Are electric motorcycles going to work like they think electric cars are going to work? If you're a motorcyclist, let me know in the comment section down below. Right, so we're just about to go to the Scottish border now, approaching the Scottish border, and there's a border viewpoint as well, so I'm going to try and pull in. Right, turn this milk float off and let's go and see the Scottish border. Come on. Right, welcome to Scotland. Still in England at the moment. Let's go and see this sign. I could have one leg in Scotland and one leg in England. This is brilliant. It's great. I tell you what, this country is fantastic. The United Kingdom is beautiful, especially when the sun's shining. I love it. I love it. Here we go. Here we go. Scotland. Fantastic. Hang on then, so I'm at, where's the English? So hang on a minute, I must be in England here, and then wait a minute, England, Scotland, wait a minute, England. That's weird, isn't it? Scotland, freedom.
Tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
Or is this the bit where you're in Scotland? Presuming? No, I'm presuming that's it, because there's England, there's the England cross over there. So here we go, and there's the big sign, welcome to Scotland. There we go. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Through the sign. That's mad, isn't it? Here we go. Wow. Love it. Fantastic. Smell that air. Do you know, it's amazing who you meet along the way. Now they're not subscribers, they don't know me, they've no idea who I am. Not yet, however, have I got 2 new subscribers now?
Yeah, you have now.
I've got 2 new subscribers, and you're from Durham, aren't you?
That's right, yeah.
Now this is the border, isn't it? So when we're here, we're in England.
Yes.
We're in Northumberland.
Yeah.
But when we move, so let's come this side. We'll come this side, there we go. Now, Now we're in Scotland, you see. Amazing. And you two are off to where did you say?
Peace Bay.
Peace Bay.
Peace Bay.
Yeah.
Is it a good place to visit?
It's a little cove
Yeah.
with caravans and but you're right on the coast. It's lovely.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And you're from where?
Durham.
From Durham. What's the food of Durham?
Oh God. Pie and chips.
Pie and chips. I like it. I might move to Durham. I like pie and chips. Well, I tell you what. We'll tell them to subscribe, but we'll tell them to subscribe in 2 countries. So we're going to say subscribe. Ready? Subscribe, and then we'll come this side. Right now we're in England. Right, here we go. And now we're going to say subscribe again. Subscribe again. And now what I normally say is after 3, we're going to say onwards. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Onwards. Right, let's get back in the milk float and let's get back on the road. I tell you what, travelling around on the road, being on the road is fantastic. You just meet all these different people. That's what I love. Love it. You've got to love life, haven't you? That's what I love about it. Just meet all these different people. Right, come on. As we just said back there, onwards, my friends. Now I'm using my keys to unlock the car, notice, because Porsche took my automatic comfort entry off me, if you remember, if you watched it back there, when I took it in for the software upgrade, because they said I'd never paid for it. So they took it off me and said I could have it back for £1,500, I think it was. So I haven't got it anymore, and they took it off me. And by the way, Porsche still owe me some money. Well, that's another story. Come on. Right, okay. I love that when you're like in one country and then in another. It's fantastic. And meeting different people as well. I absolutely love it. Right, let's turn the car on. There we go. Okay, and let's get back on the road to Edinburgh. Go, here we go. Right, now you'll listen. Let me turn the air conditioning off. Now, what I'll do is I'll accelerate here and you'll actually see what noise it makes. I'll put the noise on. There we go. Okay, so here we go. Welcome to the Scottish borders. Now I'm going to accelerate and you'll see what kind of acceleration this does. Okay, 1 second. Here we go. Oh, I can feel my kidneys. I can feel my kidneys push into the back, into my back. It's absolutely, the speed on these things are absolutely insane. That's the only thing that I actually love about it. It's amazing. It says drive on left. I think I know that. You've also got probably the same plug sockets as well. Anyway, come on, let's get on the road. Let's get to Edinburgh. Right, well, I'm now stuck behind a tractor, which again poses another question. What about tractors? Can we have battery electric tractors? Will they work? I mean, how's that going to work? That's pulling like, must be 2 or 3 ton of potatoes or whatever it is. I don't know how many ton it is, probably a lot. But you know what I mean? If you've got battery operated tractors, how's that going to work? Will it work? Any farmers watching? Pop it in the comment section down below and let me know. Or that maybe there are battery tractors, electric tractors. Anyway, come on. Oh, dual carriageway. Onwards. Right,
that's a roundabout.
I can see a McDonald's and I need a wee. So hopefully at the same time, because I've got 118 miles of range in the car, I might just whack a little bit of charge in. That'll probably cost me a fortune, and we'll go from there. Now, how do I get in here? Go in there, I think that's it. Okay, here we go. Let's find McDonald's. I can have a coffee, put some charge in, and then we can be on our way again. Right, where are we? Right, so there's no charging points in here. However, I've just passed down here some Osprey charging points. So I'm going to try and charge in there and then walk up to McDonald's from there. There we go, there's Osprey. Oh, jeez. So there's some Osprey charging points here. I don't know whether they're cheaper as well. Let's have a look. Here we go. Pull in here. Be interesting to see how much the Osprey ones are compared to the ones that I used in McDonald's. Here we go. Pull in. Try this. Here we go. Right, milk float off. Let's go and do it. Right, connect to your vehicle. Okay, let's try it. I think I might need to get a little bit... I can't get it in. Blimey out, you see, this is the problem. These cords aren't long enough. I've pulled a bit more of a tie down on it. There we go. They're really heavy, these cables are. Here we go. Let's pop that in. In it goes. Right, now what? Right, so, successful, we're doing all right. Here we go. I don't know whether it tells you how much it is though. Doesn't say exactly how much it is. Where are we? Is it doing anything? Not doing anything. Oh, hang on, here we go. Here we go. Right, it's not telling me exactly how much it is though. It doesn't say anything. It's not telling me a price, so I'm just gonna risk it. I mean, it could be £95 a kilowatt for all I know, but I doubt it. But we'll just go with it. I guess you're better off you downloading the app. That's the problem, you see. Every one of these, you have to download a separate app. I have paid with it contactless, but it would probably be cheaper, I'm guessing, with the app. And also it would tell you exactly how much it is as well. But anyway, there we go, sorted. So it's now 2:30 in the afternoon. It's 52% charged and 124 miles of range. So take note of that while I go and get a coffee. Right, so I went to Asda instead of McDonald's, and I thought I'd get down with my Scottish self. Iron brew, made in Scotland from Caudabe.
Mars Iron Brew, made in Scotland from Caudabe.
And the lady in Asda said, oh dear, hang on a minute, you shouldn't have got that in a bottle, or you should have got it in a can. She says, it's a lot better in a can. So I was like, all right, well, I'll get it in a can next time. She says, it's way better, it tastes better. And I went for Walkers to start with, and I thought, no, I'll go for McCoy's, because it's a bit more Scottish, isn't it? The real McCoy. Sounds Scottish anyway. And then I went for some chicken and sweet corn sandwich and a Costa coffee, which you made yourself on the app and then paid for it at the counter. Anyway, it's now 5 to 3, and we'll see. Let's go and have a look what's going on over there. Put these in the back of the car a minute. Hang on, there we go. Oh, let's have a look what's happening. Been charging 28 minutes, 90% charged, 34.8 or 34.9 kilowatts now. So we're getting 75 kilowatts out of it. I did hear some noise actually while I was filming the time lapse, which was a bit worrying. It was like a ticking and then a squealing from down there. I'm gonna have to get this checked out when I get back to Porsche and just check it out, especially after that smoke from last night. Some people who were saying it was the brakes, but it wasn't, because this car doesn't really use the brakes. It uses the regen braking. Anyway, gonna eat my sandwiches. Right, let's stop this thing. Present my card again. What do you do then? Stop. It's stopping. Right, come on. I want to know how much. Finished. Please return the plug to the car. Wait there. Here we go. It just says, thank you, have a great day. But it doesn't tell me how much it's actually charged me. Right, I'll get in the car and I'll see whether it's shown up on my card, but it hasn't actually shown me. It didn't tell me anything. It didn't tell me how much I was paying for it or anything. Strange. Right, okay. I guess if you put in the charger ID, you can probably see online. Anyway, I'm going to get in the car because it's a bit chilly, so I'll see you back in the car. Right, okay, so that's actually cost me £32.51 in total. I've just had a look on my phone. So £32.51. We're now 97% charged, 228 miles of range. So let's get on the road again and let's get to Edinburgh and get this done. Hang on a minute though, wait a minute. Iron brew, hang on a minute. Here we go, gotta have some of this. Made in Scotland from girders. Here we go. Whoa, I'm ready now. Bring it on. Let's go. Gotta say, I feel a little bit better now, knowing that I've charged up. Now, was that Osprey cheaper than the last ones that I filled up at, the Instavolt ones at McDonald's? Let me know in the comment section down below. Wow, huge mountain. By the way, just got tissues here because I've got a bit of hay fever, all right? Who remembers back in the day, in the 80s and 70s, like people used to have on the back shelf of the car, they'd have like a mat or whatever, or a blanket, and they'd have a box of tissues in the middle on the top, on the back shelf. Do you remember it? Just, I don't know why that, but when I got the tissues, I thought, to blow my nose, I thought, oh, what do they have them on the backs? Why, what's all that about? Nobody, you don't see it anymore, do you? You don't see it anymore at all. I don't know. Anyway, almost there, 40 minutes left, 27 miles to go. I've got 96% left, so happy days, sun's shining. And I don't know, I've got to go find a fish and chip shop while I'm there, I guess, isn't there? Because Scotland has the best fish and chips in the world. Come on, onwards. So we've just gone past there, the town of Caudabe. There you go, Scottish burger place back there as well. McDonald's. Maybe not. Bad joke. Okay, whoops, pothole. Blimey, good grief, your potholes are just as big as in England. Ugh. Well, we made Edinburgh. Now, just got to find somewhere to park up, and then we'll probably go and walk over to the castle and finish up there. What a journey. Stay with us. Don't go anywhere yet. You got to stay till the end. Blimey. Edinburgh. Hey, don't mess with me. I've had my iron brew. Right, I've managed to find a parking space. I've got 3 hours. So, let's get out there and finish this video off. What a journey. Come on. Right, well, I think we're going to end it here. What a journey, all the way from London to Edinburgh in an electric car. Would I advise it? No. Do it in a diesel, do it in a petrol, take the train or take the plane, but definitely do not do it in an electric car, because honestly, what an absolute palaver. It's just a nightmare trying to get a charging point. Then we've obviously had the smoke coming from the car as well. It's just absolute, it's madness, complete madness. And is it any cheaper? No, it's not. In fact, work it out in the comments section down below how much I actually paid to get here, and I've got to get back as well. And you could have done it, basically, I reckon, for a lot cheaper in a diesel or a petrol. So there you go. Anyway, my advice would be, do not buy an electric car, because let's be honest, well, let's not beat about the bush, they're crap really, aren't they? Anyway, that's all from me today. Thanks for watching this amazingly long journey, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up, because it's been a right journey. Go on, do the thumbs up, it's free, and hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Edinburgh Castle, might have a walk up there. Bye bye.
What will you do without freedom? Will you fight?